Arabia continues bombing Yemen indiscriminately, causing more civilian death and destruction. In the most recent attack, Saudi warplanes struck a convoy of humanitarian aid from Germany, killing 2 people in the northern province of Sada. Saudi air raids also killed 8 people and injured several others in a school in Lahij province. Saudi warplanes launched 8 airstrikes on the Artal area south of the capital Sana'a. Riyadh also carried out airstrikes on Hajjah, Aden and Dhamar provinces. The Saudi regime has defied international calls to stop its aggression on Yemen during the Muslim fasting month of Ramadan. The onslaught has claimed more than 4,600 lives since it began in March. Well, to discuss that further, we're now joined by Dr. Saeb Sha'ath, who is an author and Middle East affairs expert, and he's joining us live now from Belfast via Skype. Dr. Sha'ath, as always, thanks for joining us. How do you feel about this latest situation in Yemen with the continuing, of course, Saudi bombardment and, of course, the fact that there's some sort of a truce is meant to come into effect?
The Saudis, to start with, they didn't think there are going to be any difficulties going to face their aggression campaign against Yemen. They thought it's going to take a week time or a little bit more to destroy the revolutionaries and the Yemeni army, which is backing them. And then they can install their puppet Hadi and his regime back and bring back Yemen to sphere of dominance of Saudi Arabia, which is, of course, the same as the sphere of dominance of Israel and the United States of America. The Saudis, the war in Yemen, with the reduction, heavy reduction of the prices of oil, which is the late King Abdullah used to try to stagnate the Iran economy by reducing the price of oil. It's backfired in here, and their campaign is costing them some estimates going the campaign costing Saudi Arabia roughly up till now over $60 billion, and Saudi Arabia was already in deficit in its budget, so there is a huge difficulties even financially here. And as well, the Saudis in their family, the royal family, the ruling family of Arabia, there is a kind of differences in there, which is going to turn, I think, if it's continued, the war in Yemen, to feuds. Plus, you have the Yemeni managed the resistance and that to start a war of aggression in the southern borders and targeting nearly half of the kingdom. And they find every day there is images on the media of Saudis tanks and soldiers being killed and bombardment in their bases and launcher of grade and Scud missile, strategic Scud missiles. And today, Mr. Al-Houthi himself, he said there is going to be development after 107 days if the Saudis don't adhere to the ceasefire. And he predicted, and I support that, they won't adhere to it, since they want to try to find any way to impose their will in Yemen and to show they are victorious. But saying that, their image internationally and locally of the Saudis and their kingdom is being tarnished.
We'll have to leave it there at that, Dr. Sha'ath. I do apologize for interrupting you. That was Dr. Saeb Sha'ath, who was speaking to us live from Belfast.